What's going on, people? It's Sean. Welcome to my experience. And today we're going to be talking about social media. Can you know a lot about someone by looking at their social media, right? And that's the question. My answers to it is a yes and no, right? Mainly yes, slightly no. Yes, in terms of this. Social media tell you a lot about somebody, meaning their mindset, right? And it actually can tell you their characteristic of type of person they are too, because people post who they are and who they're trying to be. All right, let me say it again. People post who they are or who they're trying to be, or stuff that intrigues them, or stuff that they're into. Right. So if you go on somebody's page and all you see is a woman, for example, I'm gonna use woman. If you go on a woman page and all you see is this woman posting her kids, like all of with her kids, she and her kids here, she and her kids there, blah blah blah, kids, you know that she's family orientated. She's all about her children. She's focusing on her kids. She don't care about nobody else. The number one thing in her life is her kids. So if you want to get with that lady, you know you have to play a daddy role. Basically, you have to invest also in her children, which you should not do because that's bad investment. But before you can get with her, right? Dudes, you got a dude, he posts on social media. He's always got cars up and money and this and that and that and that. You know that nigga's shallow as shit. That nigga got nothing to offer than superficial materialistic stuff. That dude ain't got no value. He ain't got no substance. Because all he's posting in his car, all he's posting is money, all he's putting up is brands and Gucci and Louis and all that stuff. You can detect that that's the type of dude he is. If you as a woman get with that guy, you already know what it is. He's superficial, he's materialistic, he's shallow, he ain't got no value, he ain't got no density, he's just on the surface. Right? Likewise, if you see a woman and all of her, and she posts and all of everything that she posts, she's thirst trapping and she showing her ass and she's making it seems that she's working out in the gym, but she's actually showing her ass or her boobs or stuff like that, then you know that this is an attention seeker, right? She's thirsty as shit. She's seeking attention. So basically, if you do as a man trying to get with this girl and try to put her in on a level of modesty, you know you're gonna fail because she's an attention seeker. So when she gets your attention, she's gonna always be looking for others' attention. So yes, social media you can know a lot about someone, not everything, but you can know enough about someone by looking at their social media, right? You can know enough to get you to the point to where you're gonna be like, all right, should I pursue this person or should I not pursue this person? Should I be interested in this person? Should I not be interested in this person? Because as you know, this day and age, majority of people live their life through social media. Like, they don't live in the real world. The real world is kind of too hard for most people. So they go into the matrix and they create these fictitious lives and they lies and they tell all these nonsense and they create all these fake narratives and these fake stories and they post it because that world is easier than the real world, right? So social media as make people disingenuous in a form, right? A lot of people have become very disingenuous because of social media. A lot of people have created a lot of fake stuff because of social media. A lot of people are because number one, social media is not a bad thing, right? It's not. Same as a gun is not a bad thing. A gun by itself is not bad. It's who used the gun that makes it bad, right? So that's the thing with social media. Social media is not bad. It's what it's used for that makes it bad. Because it can open up a all positive world. It can let you know what's going all the way over there in South Africa. It can make you know what's going all the way in the Middle East. It can make you know what's going on in the next state over. So it got its good perks, but it also have its bad perks in terms of how people trying to live their life based on what they see, right? Because people are more open up to the world now, so they're seeing different things. Because back in the day, all you could have seen is just what goes on your TV, meaning that if you're watching a movie or you're watching a music video, or that's it, or your neighbor, or you driving cross state and you see some people and stuff like that. Now you can sit in your couch and see what's going on in Miami, see how people living in Miami, and majority of those people are capping anyway, but yes, you can know enough about someone by just looking at their social media. And the reason why I said mostly yes and slightly no is because majority of people don't really post that much. You might go on somebody's page and they only got maybe 2-3 pictures. One of them and them kids, and that's it. But still, that can let you know that that person is not really into social media. So it still actually lets you know enough about that person. You can let well, not really, because that person can be a window shopper, a social media window shopper, meaning that they don't post on social media, but they go in social media and scrolling and looking at people's stuff and spending hours. Because I know people that do that. They don't post, but they're always on social media. They're always on social media looking at people's page, looking up what's going on with people, this and that. But they themselves don't post. But so not because somebody don't have a lot of posting on their page does not necessarily mean that they're not social media savvy. They're not on social media. It doesn't necessarily mean that. And not because somebody got a lot of posts on their page, that necessarily mean they're on social media all the time, right? Because some people just post a video up or post something up and then that's it. They might go on social media maybe for maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes and then they're off, right? But yeah, if you go on somebody's page, if you want to have an understanding of who a person is, go on their page. If you want an understanding of who the person is and how they see the world and what their mindset is and what their views are, go on their page and see what they post, right? See how they post, what they post and stuff like that. Because even if the person is capping and they're lying and not living that life, you know that fucking person's a liar. You know what I'm saying? That person is a liar, right? So even if whatever the person posts tells you who the person is or who the person is trying to be, right? So yes, you can know a lot about somebody just by what they post in social media. And I think this is why people ask people like, what's your social media? Because they want to go up and see and go to your page and see how you post, how you bring yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you don't post nothing inspirational. All I see you posting is you popping bottles and in the club all the goddamn time. Then shit, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? All I see you posting is you going out to expensive restaurant and buying expensive stuff and talking about you want to take expensive trips and all this shit. No, I don't want to fuck with you because you will put me in financial ruin. So I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't trying to be broke by the time I'm 50. I want to be rich by the time I'm 50, right? And for me to do that is for me to cut back on certain stuff, invest and save my money. And I can't do that if I'm messing with somebody that all they want to do is travel and go to expensive restaurants and buy expensive stuff and put it up on social media so people can think they're living this lavish I can't say the word, but you know what I'm talking about, life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I will conclude that yes, you can know a lot about somebody based on what they post on social media. You can. So that's my take on it. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? And tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Drop your opinion. Let me know what's good with it. This is Sean from my experience. Get back at me. You know my thing. Always inspire to be better every day, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. If you want to see better in the world, you yourself got to be better. Always try to be a little bit better today than who you were yesterday. Don't compete with nobody. Compete with yourself. Okay? Peace, love, and all that good things. I'm out.